Please let me go to hell. This is a message to all the Christians.
Well, I would say that it's not very Christian-like to tell someone they're going to hell. They're just not very Christian-like. That part I did understand. I understand that because when I wasn't a Christian, I would get so upset when someone a Christian would say that I'm going to hell. Like, that's not what Jesus wanted us to do. That's not what he wanted us to do. You know, in the Bible, he say that love is the most important thing. And that's what we are supposed to do. We are supposed to love one another. We are supposed to share his love. We're not supposed to sit there and be like, repent or you're going to hell. No. You're supposed to show the love. Because when you show that true love, then that person's going to ask a lot of questions. And then you'll be able to share the gospel with them. You know, it's kind of crazy that all the things that she's saying in this video, I relate to a lot before I started my walk with Jesus. Like, I had those same questions, especially the slavery part. With me being a black man, the slavery part was a big thing. But then I realized, and the more I studied, because she said she got a master. When I actually studied, I found out that it wasn't the same slavery. The slavery that they are talking about in the Bible is the slavery of when you owe someone debt and you go work for them. That is the slavery that they are talking about. When studying the Bible, you have to look at the time frame and look at how things are. Just think about it. In about 10 years, if I was to say, yo, that's fire, they're going to be like, what do you mean what's on fire? You see how words play? That's how it was back then. We got to look at the true meaning of slavery back in that time. And let's just say the Bible, for example, which we know is not true, but let's just say that it did brainwash us and it just gave us no value in life. Okay, so it brainwashed us into getting married and having one spouse. It brainwashed us into not being a thief. It brainwashed us into loving others. It brainwashed us into treating everyone with kindness. It brainwashed us into not being angry at people and instead show kindness even when we don't want to. So yeah, it totally brainwashed us into doing everything good. And you know, one important thing that God gave us was free will. He gave us the choice. You know, it's not all us Christian that's saying you're going to hell. And no, Christians don't send you to hell. That's not how that works. You know, and the whole thing about faith is believing without seeing. Like, let's just say, for example, if God was to show up right now and say, I'm God, well, I'm pretty sure everybody would believe because they saw and they know now. But then people would be like, well, he's forcing us to live this life because he's all powerful and holy and stuff. You see, so God gave us free will for a reason. He gives us free will for a reason to live life how we want to. He's just telling us, look, if you follow this lifestyle that I'm telling you to follow, you will enter my kingdom. You know, that's why he say the road to hell is wide and broad, but the road to heaven is narrow. Because there's a lot of us that want to live our life how we want to live it. And I understand it is hard. It is hard as a Christian because we have a sinful nature. But hey, like I said, you got free will. It's up to you if you want to believe or not. I'm not going to force you to believe nothing. I'm just sharing. As a Christian, it's my duty to share love and to share my experience. That's it.